Hey guys, I'm Mark with the Tractor Tread YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you something a little different. This is a Cub Cadet PRO Z 500 steering wheel zero turn with a Kubota V4308A manual angle plow mounted on the front of it. This is a custom mount job done by Erb Henry Equip in Boyertown PA, and now I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it. So you're probably wondering why the dealership mounted a Kubota snow blade on the front of a Cub Cadet zero turn. Well, it's simple. Cub Cadet doesn't make a snow blade for the PRO Z 500 anymore. The customer really needed this mower. This is a great mower for mowing on the hills, and the customer has a lot of hills. But he also needed a snow blade, and he didn't want to spend over $2,000, so the search got even more difficult. But the dealership found out that they could mount up an electric lift blade with a manual angle, very heavy duty, and the customer should be very happy. The machine that this plow is mounted on is the Cub Cadet PRO Z 500 steering wheel zero turn. When you turn the steering wheel, the front wheels do steer. And with the rider sitting on the seat, the transmission, and the weight of the engine, all the weight will be focused over the rear of the machine, giving you plenty of traction on this zero turn. You do see the mower deck still mounted on the machine. What's pretty cool is that you can have the plow on the front with the mower deck on, although I do recommend taking the mower deck off. That way you don't get salt and snow all over your mower deck. This plow was originally meant to be mounted on a Kubota RTV 500. That's a mid-size utility vehicle, so the plow's definitely heavy enough. The plow is electric lift, and added to the control panel is a switch to raise and lower the plow. With the key on, we can lower and raise the plow, but we will see that it's really not that quick. It is a little slow, but it is better than manual lift. With the plow raised in its highest position, you can see we have about 10.5 inches of clearance. The electric lift on this plow is controlled by an electric motor and a worm gear drive. You can adjust this chain right here to either get more lift out of your blade or allow it to drop farther. And it's a manual angle, and we can see the pin down here, and you have 5 different positions that you can angle the blade. If you would like to angle the blade, you can pull this pin right here. You can angle it all the way left or angle it all the way to the right. With the blade out of the way, we can now take a better look and see how everything was attached to the machine. The plow frame used in this build is originally for a Kubota RTV 500. You can identify that by looking at the mounting brackets. Erb Henry did have to get this 1/4 inch steel plate made, and it's got a 1 inch, 1.5 inch bend at the bottom, and that's mounted onto the 1/4 inch steel frame of the Cub Cadet. To add some reinforcement, there was a bracket made that is welded fast to the frame of the plow, and the other end is attached to the frame of the zero turn. You can remove this blade really easily just by pulling this quick pin on the other side, reaching down and removing this pin right here. Slide that out, undo the electrical connection right here, pull up on this pin, and this frame, the blade, the electric lift will all come off the front of the machine. The only thing left on the machine will be this bracket here. That sticks out about 4 to 5 inches, so that can stay on the machine all year round. The mower deck is a manual lift, so it's not affected by the electric lift blade. And with the frame being so short, makes it very handy for storage. This blade is a spring trip blade, so if you hit something hard like a curb, this blade will fall forward, and that's what that spring's for right there. That way you don't bend up your plow frame or jolt the driver right out of the seat. On each side of the plow, you have adjustable skid shoes, and you have a nice heavy-duty cutting edge. From the front of the blade to the front of the zero turn, it's 24 inches. The blade height is 21.5 inches. Now we'll measure the blade, 59.5 inches. From outside edge of the tire to outside edge of the tire, the width of the zero turn is 53 inches. With the blade in the straight position, looking back at the tire, we can see we have about 3 inches of clearance. With the blade angled all the way to the left, we can see it just barely clears the tires at 54 inches. What's nice with having a plow in the front of a zero turn, you can go right up to a garage door. Go right along the garage door. Then go right back down your driveway without having to back around. The other really cool thing about having a plow mounted on the front of a zero turn is if you're going down a slight grade, maybe in front of a pole, and if there was a lot of snow on either side and it was your first pass, you can always zero turn and come right back the path you just went down instead of backing into snow and possibly getting stuck. With a steering wheel zero turn, you can really get yourself out of some jams. I found out by using one myself. There's not enough snow on the ground today. I'd love to show you how this thing works, but we're going to have to leave that up to the customer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So I want to thank you guys for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel. You can also join my Facebook group. That's Tractor Tread - Used Tractors for Sale. I'm Mark with the Tractor Tread YouTube channel. We'll see you on the next one.